She hurt you? She tried to, didn't she? Oh, Toto, she must be the meanest old woman that ever was. Come on, let's go tell Uncle Henry and Aunt Em. They'll take care of her. Let's go. Uncle Henry! Aunt Em, just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto. Oh, but Aunt Em, Uncle Henry, Miss Gulch did Toto right up in the back of the press just because she says Toto gets in her yard and chases her off with cat every day. Uncle Henry, can't you do something?
I'm doing something right now, honey. Just stay out of our hair.
See, Hickory Punk, just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto, all because Toto chases her old cat.
Now, Dorothy, you ain't using your head about Miss Gulch.
Ain't you got no brain? Sure I have brains.
Well, why don't you use them? When you go home, don't go by Miss Gulch's place. Then Toto won't get in her garden, and you won't get in no trouble. See?
Here's what you gotta do, kid. Don't let that old Gulch Hopper try and buffalo you. She ain't nothing to be afraid of. All you got to do is stand up for her with a little courage, a little grit.
I'm not afraid of her.
That's what I wanted to hear. See, next time, all you got to do is walk with your head tall, your chest down. Next time she squawks, you walk right on up to her and spit in her eye. That's what I'd do.
Would you really?
Sure, kid. Through this life, you gotta walk tall, shoot straight. So you got no reason to be scared of nothing and nobody. What's he trying to do? Kill a guy?
Oh. How can you be so
Oh,
cold?
that's no red Dorothy.
Can't you see how white he is? You really scared him.
Scared? I'm scared. I ain't. Scared?
You were scared. If you was a jackrabbit, you'd be the next county by now.
Here, what's all this jabber-rapping when there's work to be done? I know 3 shiftless farm hands that'll be out of a job before they know it.
Oh, well, we was just having a little fun, Mrs. Gale.
The farm's no place for fun. You want fun? Go join a circus.
Might as well do that. Be a strong man. Go see the world.
Don't start posing for it now. Here, can't work on an empty stomach.
Oh,
Have some cookies. You don't have to sit down to eat them. Go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Really, do you know what Miss Gulch said she was going to do to Toto?
Stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing.
Well,
Now, why don't you just help us out and find yourself someplace where you won't get into any trouble?
some place where there isn't any trouble. Suppose there is such a place. There must be. Not a place you can get to by boat or train. Far away behind the moon, beyond the rain. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the rain drops stumble all around. Heaven opens a magic rain. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Leading from your window pane to a place beyond the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream
she bit you?
Not her, the dog.
She bit a dog, eh, huh?
Dorothy, Miss Gulch here seems very upset.
That dog is a menace to the community. That's not true. As an act of public service, young lady, I have come to take the dog to the sheriff to be destroyed. Destroyed? Toto, oh, you can't. You mustn't. Uncle Henrietta, you won't let her, will you?
Of course we won't. Will we?
Oh, please, Aunt. Toto didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I'm the one who ought to be punished. You can send me to bed without supper.
You hear how sorry the child is. Surely she promises to give your place a wide berth.
If you don't hand over that dog right now, I will bring a damage suit that will take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
And how would it be if she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle, with gentle folk, that is.
That is for the sheriff to decide. Here is the order giving me permission to take the dog. Unless you want to go against the law.
What's it say, Henry?
Just what she says. You gotta hand him over, Dorothy.
No, I won't let you. No, oh, you go away or I'll fight you myself.
Dorothy.
You wicked old bitch. Uncle Henrietta, don't let them take Toto. Don't let her take him.
No use running, Dorothy.
Henry, I thought you were my friend.
He is your friend. We all are.
It's the law, Dorothy. Some things are just bigger than all of us.
Come on, Dorothy. Hand him over.
That was more like it. I knew you'd see reason. Here is what I'm taking him in so he can't attack me again.
Oh, well, Myra Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. Why, for the last 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you, and now, well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I can. So if you don't want to hear it, you better pedal your carcass off of my way.
I don't take kindly to that kind of talk, Henry Gale. Just remember that I have friends in high places.
Well, then why don't you come on your broomstick and go visit them?
Inside, honey.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you. If you really loved me, you wouldn't have let Toto go.
She had an order from the sheriff, Dorothy. What do you expect us to do? Wave a wand and make it
You
disappear?
still could have tried at least. You stood there like you was stuffed or something.
Couldn't think of anything. I'm sorry.
One being a woman and you was scared of her.
Well, my place to interfere.
You're worst of all. You stopped Toto from getting away. I just hate
Oh,
you.
don't say that, Dorothy. You make me feel terrible inside. Like my heart was all tore out.
I don't care. I never want to see any of you ever again. Oh, you fat little dog. You got away. She'll be coming back for you. We need to get away. We've got to run away. We need food for me and a home for you. And then we're never, ever coming back.
Who are you? Why? Don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. No, that's not right. You're going on a visit. No, I'm wrong. You're running away.
How did you guess?
Oh, Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows. Now, why are you running away?
Why?
No, don't tell me. They don't understand you, Tom. They don't appreciate you. You want to see big cities, big mountains, big rivers.
Why? It's just as if you could read what was inside of me.
It is my trade, my calling. See what it says inside my conveyance.
Well, why, Professor? Can't we go see the crowned heads of Europe with you?
Why do you know it? Oh, you mean the thing, right, yes. Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal ball. So just take a seat, make yourself comfortable while I conjure out of thin air. A genuine crystal ball, that's right. You'd better close your eyes to be more in touch with the infinite, yes. Yes, we must reach out into the infinite. Yes, I see. Yes, it's becoming clearer. You can open your eyes now. I see a house with a picket fence.
That's our farm.
Yes, there's a woman standing in front of it. Her face is careworn.
Anton?
Yes, her name is Emily.
What's she doing now?
Why, she's crying. Oh, someone
She's putting her hand over her heart. She's dropping down onto the bed.
And you don't suppose she could be really sick, do you? Oh, I've got to get home.
But aren't you coming with me?
No, Professor. Aunt Em is sick. Well, thanks a lot. Goodbye.
Goodbye, safe journey. There's a storm. Oh, poor kid. Oh, she's home all right. Whew.
Hurry up and get them horses loose. Find Hickory. Hickory? Doggone it, Hickory.
It's a twister! A twister! There she rolls!
Heading straight for us.
Last time one of them struck into a big barn hanging out of the ground like a cow sitting on the telegraph pole.
Look out for the horses. Good man.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
You ain't down with them?
She's somewhere out the store! Dorothy! Dorothy!
Come on, everybody in the storm cellar.
We can't leave her out here, Henry!
There's nothing else we can do, Em, except pray for all of us.
Auntie Em! Auntie Em! Auntie Em! Auntie Em! Where is everybody? What happened? Where am I? Why is it all moving? Look, a flying cat. Everything's flying. Where is it? We must be inside the twister. Oh, Toto. Toto, look. It's Miss Gulch. She's after you even up here. I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow. Now I know we're not in Kansas.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Well, me, I'm not switching up. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins called me because a new has just dropped the house on the Wicked Witch of Haste. And here you are, at the house, and those legs are all that's left of the Wicked Witch of Haste. And so, what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
If you please, what are munchkins?
This is Munchkin Land. You're their national heroine, my dear. You may all come out and thank her. Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from the star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
Kansas, she says, is the name of the star.
She brings you good news, oh haven't you heard? When she fell out from Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the kids started to pitch. Just then, the witch who sat this fire ditch went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a pitch.
And oh, what happened then was this. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch, it landed on the wicked witch of Village. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch, it landed on the wicked witch of Village.
sister.
Yonder. She lies.
Where?
There.
All right, who's the smart aleck who turned my sister into a house?
Not the house. Under the house.
Under the house? Oh, it's my fault. I'm terribly sorry. My house dropped on her. You dropped a house on my sister? How could anyone be so unbelievably clumsy?
Look closer.
Oh!
You recognize her then?
Of course I recognize her. Who else would wear ruby slippers with those socks? Oh, God. The ruby slippers. Little girl, you have done me a service. I've donned the ruby slippers, which will make my powers greater than ever. The slippers. They're gone. What have you done with them?
See for yourself. Step forward, Dorothy.
Give them back to me or
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
give them back to me. I'm the only one who knows how to use them. They're of no use to you. Give them back to me. Give them back.
Keep tight inside them. Their magic must be very powerful, or else you wouldn't want them so badly.
Oh, you stay out of this glitter. I'll fix you too.
You have no power on you. Be a or someone has power on you too.
Very well. I'll wait for a time. Now for you, my fine lady. It's true I can't tend to you here and now, as I'd like. But after a suitable period of mourning, I will have those slippers and my revenge too. So just try and stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you eventually, my pretty. And your little dog, too!
What smell of sulfur? I'm afraid you've made a rather bad enemy of the Wicked Witch. The sooner you get out of Oz, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. My Aunt Tam is missing me. She may even be ill. But which is the way back to Kansas? I can't go back the way I came.
All you have to do is follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road! Follow the yellow brick road! Follow the yellow brick road!
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road! Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road! See the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is the wizard of Oz to never lose their love. Never lose their love, forever their love, has to go. He doesn't let the lights and nuts. See the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick. Well, now, which way do we go?
Pardon me, that way's a very nice way.
Who said that? Don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's flooding down that way too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way before?
Of course, people do go both ways.
Well, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
Oh, you see, I haven't got a brain, only straw, so I haven't got much of a mind to make up.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I suppose you're right. Can't you get down?
Down? No, you see, I've got this pole stuck on my back.
Is there any way I can help you?
Of course, I'm not the brightest about thinking of things, but maybe if you just bend it back down and I'll just slip off.
All right, I'll certainly try. It's an awful stiff nail.
Did I scare you?
No, I just thought you hurt yourself.
But I didn't scare you?
No, of course not.
I didn't think so. Hey! Ah! 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 You see, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around just to pick in my field and laugh in my face. Said a scarecrow swinging on a pole to a blackbird sitting on a fence. Oh, the Lord gave me a soul, but forgot to give me common sense.
Said the blackbird, well, 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 what you thunderwood, you knew wrong said.
Said the scarecrow would be pleasing just to reason out the reason of the witchness and the whiness and the whence. If I had an ounce of common sense, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy action if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking, you could be another Lincoln.
If I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore.
You could think of things you never thought before.
And then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nothing. My head are full of stuffing, my heart are full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding and every if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before.
And then you'd sit and think some more.
Gosh, it wouldn't be awful pleasing to reason out the reason for things I can't explain. Then perhaps I deserve you and be even worthy of ya if I only had a brain. If I only had a brain. Really? They would?
Oh, yes.
Where is Kansas?
That's where I live. I want to get back there so badly, I'm going all the way to the Wizard of Oz. That's perfect.
You're gonna see a wizard? You think if I went with you, this wizard would give me some brains?
Well, I couldn't say, but even if you didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
That's right.
Oh, but maybe you'd better not. I've got a witch mad at me, and I don't want you to get into trouble.
Witch, huh? I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything. Whoa, except the lighted match.
Oh, I don't blame you for that.
But I'd face a whole box of them for a chance of getting me some brains? Look, I won't be in any trouble because I don't need a thing, and I won't try to manage things because I can't think. Won't you please take me with you?
Of course I will.
Yippee! I'm gonna get you a brain. Let's go.
Oh, you're not starting out very well, are you?
Oh, I'll try. Really, I will. 2 Oz?
2 Oz.
Here I see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, the Wizard of Oz, the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz, the Wizard of Oz. Because of the wonderful wizard. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You're hungry? But I thought only crows got hungry.
All living things need to eat.
Well, I don't need to eat. Does that mean I'm not alive?
No, Scarecrow, you're the liveliest friend I ever had.
Why, thank you.
Oh, look, apples.
Oh.
Ouch! What do you think you're doing? Well, I was hungry. Did you say so?
She was hungry.
How would you like it if someone came along and picked something off of you? I'm sorry. I keep forgetting we're not in Kansas anymore.
Come along, Dorothy. We don't want any of those apples. Yuck. is that she doesn't like apples with little green worms in them.
Worms? Did he just say my apples have worms?
That's what it sounded like to me.
I'll show you how to get apples. Yeah, sure you got worms. Worms, caterpillars, and I'm sure you got some wood lice too.
Oh, no! How dare you! Let's go, girls!
How do you like them apples?
We like them just fine.
It's time we found out.
Look, it's a man made out of tin.
What?
Yes, come see.
Okay.
Did you say something?
Okay.
He said oil can.
Oil can what?
Here it is.
Oh.
Where would you like to be oiled first?
No. He said his mouth, the other side.
My goodness! I can talk again. Oh, oil my arms, oil my elbows.
There.
Whoa!
Did that hurt?
No, it felt wonderful. I've held a sax up for ages.
Goodness. How did you ever get like this?
Well, when I was flesh and blood like you, I fell in love with a beautiful munchkin maiden whose mother hated me. To stop me from marrying her daughter, she hired a wicked witch of the West to put a evil spell on my axe. So on my way to work, instead of chopping down a tree, I chopped off my legs instead.
You chopped your legs off?
That's terrible. Well, thankfully I knew the wonderful tinsmith gave me legs almost as good as the old one. So back to work I went, and you know what happened?
Something terrible, I bet.
I chopped off both my arms.
Oh my.
I see how you could have managed to chop off one of your arms, but how did you manage to chop off the other one?
I told you, the axe is enchanted. Oh, the last time I swung this axe was worst of all.
Oh, I don't want to hear this.
What happened?
I split myself right down the middle. Oh. So I had to get a new head and body from the tinsmith. But on my way back home, I got caught in a terrible rainstorm and rusted solid.
It just wasn't your day, was it?
I've been here ever since.
Well, you're perfect now.
Perfect? Just bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Oh, beautiful. What an echo.
It's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart!
No heart. And without a heart, I can never love my munchkin maiden again.
Oh, don't cry, Tin Man, you'll rust.
Oh, I used to carve her name on every tree.
You can say that again.
Setting and rattling strings to a strong and sad weary eye.
Oh, the tinsmith gave me but got the good heart to cry.
Then hearing his hollow chest and cry.
And the man's an empty kettle, he shook me on his metal, yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human, I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be honest with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows, if I only had a heart. Picture me, a balcony, upon a coursing throne.
Where's the heart now? Throw me out.
I hear a beat,
How sweet.
just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and ridicule apart. I could stay young and chipper, and I'd fly with a zipper, I only had a heart. Oh, I may be presuming that I could be kind of human. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows.
You can stay young and chipper.
And I'd bustle with a zipper if I only had a heart. Well, that's not possible. He ran out of business a long time ago. Ran out of tin.
Then why don't you come with us to ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart?
Oh, but suppose he doesn't get me a heart when we get there.
Oh, he will. He must. We've come such a long way already. You call that long? Why, you've only just begun.
You're the one who put the spell on my axe.
Certainly chopped you down, son, didn't it? And now I see you're helping the little lady along. Are you, my fine gentleman? Will you stay away from her, or I'll stuff a mattress with you, scarecrow. And you, I'll turn you into a beehive.
I'm not afraid of you.
That just proves that you don't have a brain. Allow me to educate you. Hey, Scarecrow, wanna play ball?
Oh, I'm gonna die. Look out.
Just remember helping that little girl reach the Emerald City to be your last parting ambition.
I'm still not afraid of her. I'll see who gets slated to the wizard now, whether I get a brain or not. Stuff a mattress with me. Ha!
Oh, I'll see you reach the wizard safely, whether I get a heart or not. Beehive, bah! Better try and make a beehive out of me.
Oh, you're the best friends anybody ever had. And it's funny, but I feel as if I'd always known you, but I couldn't have, could I?
I don't see how. You weren't around when I was stuffed and sewn together, were you?
And I was resting there for the longest time.
Wish I could remember. But it doesn't matter now. We know each other now, don't we?
That's right.
We do.
To Oz?
To Oz!
We're off to see the wizard. We'll run the wizard of Oz. Here he is, a wizard, never a waste of Oz. It's never a waste of Oz, the wizard of Oz. Because. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz.
It's dark and freaky.
Of course, I'm not very bright, but I think it'll get darker before it gets lighter.
Tin Man, do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
Oh, he might.
Animals that eat straw.
Possibly. But mostly lions, and tigers, and bears.
Lions!
And tigers.
Oh my! Lions and tigers and bears! Oh my! Lions and tigers and bears! Oh my! Lions and tigers and bears!
Lions and tigers and
Oh, put 'em on. Oh, which one of you first? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Oh, pulling an axe on me, huh? Sneaking up on me, huh? What?
Here, go away now.
Oh, scared, huh? Afraid, huh? How long can you stay fresh in that can? Get up and fight, you shivering junkyard. Put him up, you lopsided bag of hay.
That's getting personal, lion. Yes, get up there and teach him a lesson.
Oh, well, what's wrong with you teaching them?
Well, I hardly know him.
I'll get you wet, my Pee-wee.
Oh, shame on you!
What'd you do that for? I didn't bite him.
No, but you tried to.
Oh, you didn't have to go and hit me, did you? Oh, is my nose bleeding?
Well, of course not. Mind what a fuss you're making. Naturally, when you go around picking on things weaker than you are, why, you're nothing but a great big coward.
Oh, you're right. I am a coward. I haven't got any courage at all. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks. I'm scared myself.
Well, the right kind of sheep.
Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, I'm afraid of them.
Oh, that's too bad. Why don't you come with us? We're off to see the wizard to get him a brain.
And him a heart.
And I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Oh, wouldn't you feel degraded traveling in the company of a cowardly lion?
Oh, no, of course not.
Gee, that's awful nice of you. My life's been simply unbearable. Even my family's disowned me. When I was just a young cub, my father took me to the top of a high mountain. He waved his paw around and said, "Son, one day, all this will be yours." Oh, I was terrified.
Why's that?
I'm scared of heights.
It's all right now. The wizard will fix everything.
Oh, Well, at least you'll be safe if I come with you.
How's that?
No self-respecting wild animal will be seen anywhere near me. Oh. Said a lion, one erotic lion, to a miss who listened to him rave. Oh, the Lord made me a lion, but the Lord forgot to make me brave. Then his tail began to curl away. Life is sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the return. But I could change my habits, never more be scared of rabbits if I only had the knife. I'm afraid there's no denying I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse if I only had the knife.
Oh, you inside, I came down to the core.
You can ride the way you've never rode before.
And then I'd roar, and roar some more. I would show the dinosaurs who's king around the forest, a king they better story. Why, with my legal visa, I could be another Caesar if I only had the knife. I'd be brave as a blizzard, I'd be gentle as a lizard, I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard, who will say?
Then I'm sure to get a brain, a heart,
a hope.
The knife.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard was. He is a wizard of wiz, never a wiz there was. Never a wiz there was. Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz.
There is nothing so depressing as boundless optimism. Aptly, it is totally misplaced. Now, shall I squash them all like the interfering bugs they are? Or shall I be witty and creative? The bug alternative is attractive, but messy. So, witty and creative, what's the day? Something with poison in it, I think. With poison in it, but attractive to the eye and soothing to the smell. Poppies! Oh, poppies! This will I put them to sleep forever, and then those ruby slippers will be mine! This yellow brick road seems to go on forever.
Hi, Dorothy. We can take a shortcut.
The road comes around the poppy field. We can cut through and pick up on the other side.
Let's go.
Have you ever seen such beautiful poppies?
I think poppies are my favorite flower.
The smell is heavenly. At the singing.
Oh, I hear it too. It sounds just like heavenly semaphores.
What's happening? I can't go on. I feel so sleepy.
Here, give us your hands and I'll pull you along.
No, I have to rest for just a bit.
Oh, you can't rest now. We've got to go on.
Oh, you know, 40 weeks doesn't sound like such a bad idea.
Don't you start to.
No, it's the puppies. That's what's doing it.
Don't cry now. This is a spell, this is.
Oh, it's the wicked witch. What do we do?
Help! Help! It's no use screaming at a time like this. Nobody will hear you. Help! 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 Help!
And no, I can't undo the magic of the wicked witch. Perhaps a little of my own magic will help save the day.
unusual weather we're having, ain't it?
Dorothy, you're awake.
The Emerald City! We're almost there at last! At last!
You're out now, once you're out of the dark, you're out of the night. Step into the sun, step into the light. Keep straight ahead for the most glorious place on the face of the earth, for the sky. Hold your heart, hold your breath, hold your all.
Oh, it's so beautiful. He really must be a wonderful wizard to live in a city like that.
Well, come on then. What are we waiting for?
On to Oz!
Come on!
We're off to see.
We're off to see. We're off to see.
We're off to see the wizard.
Go on, boys and
I hope they are successful.
The Emerald City, it's so beautiful.
The walls are so high.
I've been really just looking at them.
Can't you read
Read what?
the notice?
What notice?
It's on the doors, plain as the nose on my face. Just a minute.
Please knock.
Well, that's more like it. State your business.
We want to see the wizard.
The wizard! Nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz, and I've never seen him.
Well, then how do you know there is one?
Because, well, if there was a wizard, why would you be here?
Please, sir, I've got to see the wizard. The good witch of the north sent me.
Prove it.
Oh, she's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Wow! So she is. Bless my buttons. Why did you say that in the first place? Welcome to the Emerald City.
Thank you.
Have you come far?
Just the longest of ways.
Believe me, every step is worth it. Have you any idea just how wonderful this place really
I've been
is?
trying to imagine it, but I haven't got a brain.
Well, they say I'd fall in love with it if I only had a heart.
It's the one place I don't need any courage. Because there's nothing here to be scared of. Is there?
There's a garden spot, I'm told, where it's never too hot and it's never too cold.
And you're never too young, and you're never too old.
You're never too thin or tall.
You're never too anything.
Oh, it's all true.
And we're not too mad, and we're not too sin, and we don't compare, and we don't complain. All we do is just sit tight, cause it's all so downright right. Keep hearing great care, Merry Land of Oz. We can make a dimple smile on our frown.
Can you eat down my eyes to max my gown? Go to town.
Clip here, we make the roughest paws.
It's that certain air of savoir faire, Merry Land of Oz.
That's how we love the day away in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Take it out for lunch and then at 2 we're done. So good fun. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, ho 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 ho. That's how we love the day away in the merry old land of Oz. That's how we love the day away. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Dorothy? How's Dorothy?
Here, everything is all right. Go on, get out of here now. Go on home. The Craven's house belongs to them, not it. Well, in half, I hope. So get out of here. Go on. Didn't you hear me? I said go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, sir. That's why we have to see the wizard right away, all four of us.
Orders are nothing to be afraid of. Not knowing, not know how.
Oh, but you said you'd take us to him.
Not knowing, not know how.
Just gotta make him see, Dorothy.
Dorothy? Did you say Dorothy? The witch's Dorothy?
In person.
Yeah!
Well, that makes a difference. I'll give you wait here. I'll announce you at once.
You need that? No, that was the ones. I'm as good as got my brain.
I can barely hear my heart
We'll
beating.
be home in time for supper.
And in another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king!
Long live the king!
If I were king of the forest, not duke, not prince, my regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a whoop, and a royal crown. As I click my heel, up trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrow would take wing. If I were king, the rabbit would show respect to me, the chipmunk's genuflect to me, my tail would lash, I would show compassion for every underling. If I were king, just
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything.
not nobody, not no how.
Not even a rhinoceros.
All impossible.
How about the hippopotamus?
I'd crash it from top to bottom.
Supposing you ran an elephant.
I'd wrap them up and sell them.
What if we're a Tyrannosaurus?
Oh, I shall put this king in the forest.
How?
How? Courage. What makes a king and a slave? Courage. What puts the flag on an ass away? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist of the musky musk? What makes a muskrat god with musk? Courage. What makes the sphinx for some wonder? Courage. What makes the dawn come up like thunder? Courage. What makes a love tongue so hot? What puts the apron apricot? What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage!
You can say that again.
Courage is the thing of things,
With courage I'd be king of kings.
and the whole year round I'll be hailed and crowned by every living thing.
If I were king.
right, Dorothy. We'll get you to the wizard somehow.
Auntie Em was so good to me, and I never appreciated it. Running away and hurting her feelings. And now I'll never see her again. Oh, I'll never forgive myself. Never.
Oh, don't cry anymore. I'll get you to the wizard somehow.
Thank you.
That's all right. This way, follow me.
Fellas, I was just thinking, I don't want to see the wizard that badly. You go on without me, I'll wait up here.
Oh, what's the matter with you? The wizard's gonna give you some courage.
Oh, I'd be too scared to ask.
Come on, Lion. We'll be scared together.
Oh, all right. Oh. Ow! Oh, what happened? Somebody pulled my tail. Oh, you did it yourself. Oh, it's such a buzz.
This way. Step right up to it.
Oh, look at that. Oh, tell me when it's over.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
I am Dorothy, the small meat. We've come to ask you.
Hurrah, silence! I know why you've come. Step forward, Tin Man.
Pretty crickets.
You dare come to me for a heart? You clinking, tangling collection of calendarous junk?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. You see, we've been on the Elder Claw for quite some time,
Quiet! Oh! And you, Scarecrow, you have the effrontery to ask me for a brain. You billowing bale of bovine fodder?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Excellency. Your Wizardry.
Enough! And you, Lion.
Me?
Well?
Shame on you! Frightening him like that when he came to you for help!
Silence, you whippersnapper. The Beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
What did he say? What did he say?
Are you alright?
Oh, just a little deaf. What did he say?
He's going to help us after all.
Oh, he is?
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task.
A small task, is that all?
You name it, and it's half done.
Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, but if we bring you her broomstick, then we'll have to kill her first.
Bring me her broomstick and I'll grant you your requests. Now go!
Supposing she kills us first.
I said go! On which you give up this crazy deed, I shall never redeem the wizard.
I'm glad you did let us see the wizard. How else am I going to get back to Kansas?
Which way to a castle?
No one knows for sure.
You mean no one's ever gone?
Oh, plenty of folks have gone there, but no one's ever come back.
Do we all ever crowed to follow now?
There's no road at all in the land of the Winkies.
Winkies? What's Winkies?
Once there were people very much like us. Then the Wicked Witch made them her slaves. I hope the same thing has happened to you.
So do I.
Head towards the west, where the sun sets in the sky.
Is that the very best way to find the Wicked Witch?
You won't have to find her, Dorothy. When you're in the land of the Winkies, she'll find you. Good luck!
Sometimes it's a good thing I don't have a brain. I haven't the wit to be scared.
I haven't the heart to fail.
And I haven't said goodbye to the wizard yet.
Well, how can you desert Dorothy at a time like this?
Well, I could stay here. That's one way.
Shame on you. You're even more of a coward than I thought.
Oh, it's easy for you to say. You're made out of straw. You're made out of tin. I am only weak flesh.
Very weak, verging on flabby.
All right, Lion. You can stay here if you'd like.
Oh, I'd like.
Oh, how I like.
But I guess I'll come with you if you really need me.
That's more like it. Ready to go, Dorothy?
Best foot forward.
Oh, decisions.
Come on, Lion.
Oh, I'm coming. Scarecrow's not the only one who needs a new brain.
I hate her. I
see why the copies failed. Fate ordained that Oz himself should deliver the mellifluous little baggage into my territory. But how to bring her here before me? Winkies! Winkies, come forth! Enough! Quiet! Silence! Why do you always sing that loathsome dirge?
Well, since you put your foot to a drum, how else are we supposed to keep it set?
What does it mean anyway?
An old weedy much on feeding.
Next time I enslave an entire nation, I must check out their intelligence first. Nico! Nico! Where is the commander of my aerobatic ape? There you are, my Scythian minion. I have a important task for you. My enemies are about to enter the haunted forest, and I want you to rouse your men and snatch up the little girl and her equally nauseating little dog. Exhausted? What do you mean you're exhausted? All right, I'll conjure up a spell that takes a fight out of her. Now, which of my creepy crawly creations shall I conjure up to plague her? The Liberty Gibbert? No. The Fly-by-Night? No. I have it! The Jitterbug! There is no more infectious bug in my book of spells. Once bitten, they can never stop dancing until they drop. And when they do, you shall be there to snatch up the little brat and her little brute and bring them here before me. Now go! Do my bidding!
Oh, does anybody know where any of us are?
I saw a notice a while back. You mean the one that said, "Welcome to the haunted forest"?
No, the one that said, if you've come this far, you're lost.
Here's another notice.
Oh, I hope it's a little more reassuring.
I'd turn back if I were you.
Yeah, okay.
I believe there's spooks around here.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Spooks? That's silly.
Oh, you don't believe in spooks?
No, only spooks.
Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise don't come from an ordinary bird.
It may be just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
It's giving me the jitters and jumps around the knees.
I think I see a shadow when it's fuzzy in the starry.
I haven't got a brain, but I think I got a worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I feel a palpitation.
Monica and Mars, I don't like the situation.
I'm gonna send a run for the Bills full of horror.
I'd like to roll them down. But I think I lost my rover.
It's a horses!
It's a horses!
It's a monster!
It's a horses!
Who's that? Who's there?
Who's where?
Where?
That hiding a tree tops. It's that rascal, the jitterbug. Should you catch him crossing round you, keep away from the jitterbug. All the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. All the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees couldn't do what the jitterbug does. So be careful, that rascal, away from the jitterbug.
The jitterbug.
All the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees have a terrible, horrible buzz. All the bees and the breeze and the bats and the trees couldn't do what the jitterbug does. So just be careful of that rascal, away from
The jitterbug. The jitterbug. The jitterbug. The jitterbug. That's right. And the lion will lead us.
Yeah. What, me?
Yes, you.
I'm gonna lead us against the bosses and evil?
That's right.
All right. I'll do it for Dorothy. Wicked witch or no wicked witch. Gods or no gods. I'll rip them apart, yeah. Oh, I may not come in live, but I'll go down fighting, yeah. I just need one thing from you fellas.
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
This way, my dear. I trust you had a pleasant flight. So kind of you to visit me in my loneliness. Give me the dog. No, what are you going to do, Turtle? Tonight we feast on devil's dog. Oh, it's all right. Just my little joke. He'll look even more revolting with an apple in his mouth. Why are you doing this? Why can't he stay with me? Because the raging, roaring river is a ways off. Is he a water breed?
I don't think so.
He soon will be. Because that's where we're going to drop him if you don't hand over the slippers.
But the good witch of the north told me not to.
Very well. Drop him in the deepest point of the river and drown him.
No! Wait, you can have the slippers yourself. Just give me back Toto. Please!
That's a good little girl. I didn't use the reason.
He got away! He got away from you!
Which is much more than you will ever do. The fool that I am, I should have remembered. Those slippers will never come off. As long as you're alive.
Please, no! No!
You see this? That's how much longer you've got to be alive. And it isn't long, my pretty. Just long enough for me to devise an unpleasant but wildly entertaining death for you. Of course, there is one route of escape, but it's a long way down and the ropes are sharp. So if you choose that way, be a dear and leave the ruby slippers on the windowsill. It'll save us from having to take them off your corpse.
No! How can anyone be so nasty, mean, and cruel?
Lots and lots of practice.
Auntie Em, I'm so frightened. I'm so frightened, Aunt Em.
Dorothy? Dorothy! It's Annie M. We're trying to find you. Where are you?
I'm here in Oz. I'm here, but the witch has lost me in her castle. Oh. Don't go, Aunt Em. Don't go.
Dorothy!
No. Come back, Aunt Em. Come back.
What's that? What's that?
It's the castle of the Wicked Witch.
Dorothy's in that awful place.
Oh, I hate to think of running there. We've got to get her out.
Oh, don't cry now. We have a loyal cat with us, and you've been squeaking enough as it
Oh,
is.
but they say it's got 1,000 rooms. How are we ever going to find the one?
Look out! I think I got a plan on how to get in there. But first, we need 3 witches in the walls. I don't know. The whole plan depends on it.
That was
Oh, they're heavier than they look!
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles smell like lemon drops away above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, it's light. Oh, good witch of the north, won't you help me now?
Yeah.
Won't anybody help me?
Dorothy, are you in there?
Yes, but hurry, please.
Oh, we've got to hurry.
Going so soon. We won't hear of it, will we, Winkies? Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spears. The sands of time have run out for you all. And the last to go shall see the first three before her. And the little mutt, too. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, who shall be the first to go? Tin Man? The girl? Lion? Oh, no. My groom has chosen Scarecrow! No, wait! What's the matter? Don't want to be my old flame? Leave him alone! Can't you see he's terrified? I'll get round to you eventually, Miss Mouth. Meanwhile, watch your old friend go up and smell. No! What? I won't let you! I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Who would have thought a good little girl like you could destroy all my beautiful wickedness? What a world! I'm melting!
She's dead. You killed her.
I'm sorry, it's just she was going to set him on fire and
Hail, Dorothy! The wicked witch is dead! Hail, Dorothy! The wicked witch is dead! You are now our queen.
That's a very kind offer of you, but I have to get back to Kansas. The witch's broom. May we have it?
Please, take it with you.
Now we can go back to Oz and tell him the wicked witch is dead!
Hail, Dorothy! The wicked witch is dead!
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Whistle, whistle, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. She goes where the goblins go. We roll, we roll, we roll, we roll. Let's go up and up and sing and ring the bells of ding dong, the merry-o. Sing it out, sing it low. Let them go, the wicked witches.
Step forward if you dare. Can I believe my eyes? Why have you returned?
Please, sir, we've done what you asked. We killed the wicked witch of the West. We melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful.
And now we'd like you to keep your promises to us.
Not so fast, not so fast. I'll need to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Oh, you were really great and powerful. You keep your promises.
I do not. Do you presume to criticize the great Oz? I said go! Who are you? I am Oz, the great and powerful.
You are? I don't believe you.
No, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
You humbug!
Yeah, that's right. I am a humbug.
Yeah.
You're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
What about the heart you promised Tin Man?
brains than you have, but they have one thing you don't. Therefore, by honor of the virtue vested in me by Universitas Comiteum e Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
THD?
Yes, that's Doctorate of Theology.
The sum of the square root of any two sides when isosceles triangles equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy! Rapture! I've got a brain! How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. And as for you, my fine friend, you are under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You are confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, there are men who are called heroes. And once a year, they take their fortitude out of the mothballs and parade it down the main street of the city. And they have no more courage than you have. But they have one thing you don't. A medal. Therefore, for inconspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I would like to take this time to bestow upon you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage. That's for you, my galvanized friend. You want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they are made unbreakable.
Oh, but I still want one.
Back where I come from, there are men who do nothing all day but good deeds. They're called good deed doers, and their hearts are no bigger than yours. They have one thing you don't. A testimonial. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I would like to take this time to bestow upon you a little token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, a heart is not judged by how much you love, but how much you are loved by others.
Oh, listen to my heart. It ticks! It ticks!
What about Dorothy?
Well, you see, Dorothy, you forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her myself.
Will you? Can you? Are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself, premier balloonist par excellence to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company, until one day, while performing unbelievable feats of the stratospheric skill never before attempted by mankind, the balloon failed to return to the fan.
You did?
Frightened, were you?
Frightened? You are talking to a man who sneered in the face of death, laughed at danger, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. Then suddenly the wind changed, and the balloon settled down right in the heart of this magnificent city. I was instantly acclaimed Oz, first wizard deluxe.
Deluxe, from the French, pertaining to luxury.
Yes, there are a few luxuries that make the job, but I took it anyway, pertaining to the balloon and the advent of a quick getaway. And in that conveyance, Dorothy, is all prepped and ready for the flight. So if you'll come with me, we'll return to the land of E Pluribus Unum. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard, Per Alta, am about to embark on a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey to the outer stratosphere. To confer, converse, and otherwise hobnob with my brother wizards. And I hereby decree that until the time, if any, that I return, the Scarecrow shall rule in my stead by virtue of his magnificent brains, assisted by the Tin Man by virtue of his superior heart, and the Lion by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. And now I think it's time we lift off. Climb aboard, Dorothy. Climb aboard.
Climb aboard, Missy, while the wind is in your favor.
Where's Turtle? I can't go without him. I'll get you, Donna.
Don't let go of the rope!
The balloon! It's going up!
Wait, don't go, Professor.
I can't, my dear. I'm sorry. It's too late.
Come back, Professor Rama.
I can't. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, everyone. That idiot guard ruined my exit.
Oh, I'll never get back to Kansas.
Why don't you stay with us? Don't you love us, Dorothy?
Oh, you know I do. But there's a place and people I love more, and not with
see. Goodbye.
Oh, I'll never see Kansas again as long as I live.
Don't cry, Dorothy. We'll get you together somehow.
Never. It's a very long time, Dorothy.
Oh, good witch of the north, will you help me?
You can't convince me help any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
It's not enough just to want to see Uncle Henry and Aunt Em. And if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't ever have to look any further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, then I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
It's that easy? I should have thought of it for you.
I should have felt it in my heart.
I should have had the courage of my convictions.
No, she had to find out for herself. Now, those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Oh, I'm going to miss you all so terribly. Oh, don't cry, Tin Man, you'll rust.
No, I know I have a heart because it's breaking.
Blood, I'm going to miss the way you used to holler before you found your courage.
Now you're leaving? I think I'm gonna do a little bit more hollering.
Scarecrow, you were my first friend here in Oz. I think maybe I'm gonna miss you most of all.
Having a brain doesn't make partying any easier. I'll think of you always.
Oh, are you ready?
Yes, hurry, before I change my mind and want to stay forever.
Then close your eyes and think of yourself over and over and over. There's no place like home.